Joyce, I want to thank you for posting this comment because you're absolutely right. Unfortunately, many people don't reconsider their vote until he hurts them personally. Now, you may not know this, but I've been involved in politics in rural America for over 30 years. And I can tell you that it's been this way that entire time. The primary driver polling shows of voting in America is dissatisfaction with the party in control. I know that's surprising to a lot of people because we like to think that here in America, we're always voting for altruistic reasons. And in many cases we are, even when we're voting out of dissatisfaction. A University of Michigan study in 2011 showed that anger was one of the primary reasons why people get out and vote. But for those of us fighting for good policy in rural America, like we are here at the Back 40, we've got to be prepared to offer an alternative to people that stand up and say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Now, why do I say that? I say that because what happened in the last election is that a lot of angry people voted, but they voted not for the person that was offering the best policy initiatives, but for the person that was screaming the loudest that they would represent them. As a matter of fact, there's exit polling and focus groups after the last election from Democrats and Republicans who openly admit that they did not believe that Donald Trump was going to do anything to make their life better. They just felt like nobody was going to do anything. And in an environment where nobody was going to do anything, they decided to vote for the person that screamed the loudest that they were going to fight for them. Now, before I get a rash of messages telling me that Donald Trump this or Donald Trump that, I get all of that. I'm just telling you what the exit polling showed and what the focus group showed. So why is it critically important that we offer up an alternative? Because the data also shows that when somebody gets angry or they're dissatisfied and they decide that they're going to vote, they will go with the candidate who lays out the most palatable economic argument. What do I mean by palatable? I mean easy to understand, clearly defines how those policies are going to make life better for the person who's angry or dissatisfied, and shows what's going to happen in the future in regard to the impacts on the things that that person cares about. Now, whether we like it or not, in many cases, the policies that we argued in the Democratic Party did not stick from that perspective. The exit polling, the polling data shows that. People did not make the connection between those dry policies on paper and what it was going to mean in terms of impacts on their personal lives. That's what we're working to do here on the Back 40. We're arguing every day against the policies that are harming rural America and trying to lay out for people in a clear and concise manner that brings it home to their personal pocketbook, their way of life, their economic circumstances, the condition of their rural health care, and the condition of our rural schools, what these better policies can do for them if they will take the time to learn about them and to vote for the politicians and the elected officials that support them. Listen, I get it. I tell people all of the time when they say, gosh, Will, I don't understand how you can stay so calm and talk with these people. I sat right in here in my living room on election night and said to my boys, I guess we're not going to be happy until we're all eating out of trash cans. But I know something because of my 30 years of doing this and fighting these fights every day. No matter how angry we get, no matter how disgusted we get, we've got to continue to have that part of our approach that lays out a cogent path to the future and what we're offering in terms of a better way. And that's what we're trying to do here at the Back 40. And if you want to be a part of that, join us today. Go to the Back 40 Official, all spelled out, the Back 40 Official, all spelled out, and sign up to get our newsletter twice a month, where we talk about the initiatives that we have going around the country, the speeches that we're giving in front of thousands of people overall to educate them on these issues that are important to rural America and to point out to them that we need a different approach to fix these problems because rural America is angry right now. And there is a crop to be harvested there. And it's called the vote. But we can't do that if we don't put these choices in front of them. So go to the back40official.com, sign up to get our newsletter, and offer some support if you can. It costs money for us to go around the country to give these speeches, to have these telephone town halls, to get people on the ground. And it's going to take people like you and me combining our talents and our efforts to make that happen. But it's a fight worth fighting, because Joyce is right. Many people don't reconsider their vote until he hurts them personally. But when they do, because he did, we need to be there with an alternative. And at the Back 40, we're doing just that.